We begin tonight with the latest on the war in Ukraine. As Russian troops continue to invade, Ukrainian defense forces are putting up a fight, slowing Russia's advancements. Explosions could be seen rocking the capital of Kyiv tonight. You see the orange glow there in the background at the moment of the attack. Tens of thousands of Ukrainians are now fleeing to Poland and other nearby countries. The U.S. and European nations are assisting by sending more ammunition and weapons to Ukraine. And crippling sanctions against Russia have also been implemented, including a block on the country's access to the global financial system and restrictions on its central bank. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is vowing to stay in the capital and fight. The glow of explosives lights up the night sky over Kyiv as Russia escalates its attack on Ukraine. Russian troops bombed a strategic airbase as new satellite images appear to show troops assembled near a Ukrainian hydroelectric power plant, with armored vehicles and trucks gathered nearby. A Russian missile pummels a residential building in Kyiv, and a piece of Russian missile fell on this kindergarten playground in Kharkiv.
The aggressor also destroyed the dam of Kyiv Reservoir.
The Ukrainian ambassador to the U.S. told reporters Russian forces destroyed a dam in Kyiv Reservoir,
which threatens thousands of civil deaths in Kyiv. We are monitoring the situation closely, but there could be a risk of massive flood.
Yesterday, Russian President Putin urged the Ukrainian army to turn against its own government, but there is no sign of anything but unbridled loyalty from Ukrainians who have vowed to fight until the end. Ukrainian President Zelensky remains in the capital despite threats from the Kremlin against his young family and an offer from the U.S. to evacuate, telling President Biden, quote, "I need ammunition, not a ride." The massive humanitarian crisis continues to unfold, with desperate Ukrainians flocking to train stations and highways, thousands even trying to walk across the border to safety. An estimated 150,000 refugees have flooded into Poland, Romania, Hungary, and Moldova over the past 2 days.
They come into our country and they kill our people and destroy our towns, cities, and buildings, everything. So we are angry for them.
Most of those trying to escape are women and children, as all men 18 to 60 years old are arming themselves with assault rifles and Molotov cocktails, preparing for a possible ground war with Russian troops. This woman refused a chance to leave on a train to Poland.
It's my city, it's my hometown, it's my homeland, it's my country, and I'm not the one who should leave. The Russians are the one who should leave.
The Ukrainian government says it handed out more than 18,000 rifles to its citizens. Even former Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko is armed and ready to fight.
Today, in the Kyiv, the Putin will meet hell, and the Russian people and the Russian soldiers who come here to kill Ukrainians will pay the big price.
In a major blow to the Kremlin, the U.S. and allies agreed today to limit Russia's access to SWIFT, a global payment system crucial to international trade. A fury over Russia's invasion continues worldwide. Thousands of Russian citizens took to the streets last night protesting the war. Many were arrested for their demonstrations, others just ashamed.
I think that most of Russians don't support this. It's horrible.
And just moments ago, we've learned Ukraine officials say Russian forces blew up a gas pipeline in Kharkiv, that country's second largest city.